This is going to be a long recording, and I may not even keep this one if we end up doing the fourth one. But let's take some DMT. Apparently all the Witch Queen story missions are going to be on par with like Whisper 0 Hour Presage.
Good.
I'm excited for that.
Will I get different dialogue, or is it locked to just the third stage in the rotation now? It may have been locked since Chosen, for all I know. That's still such a good shot of just the three dropping in. And now I have my perfected drip.
Dude, this is my go-to drip. I need to go back and remake it.
I got a new outfit all set up and ready.
Presage. Designation VG999. I'm receiving you.
Ooh.
I do a lot of like just all 5 of us set at the minute, but I want to go back to my like
Have you no more officers to send
scavenged armor looking.
I've just got the anti-extinction robes that I have been using since I started,
Unfaded strip.
and space helmet, and then my fucking snake arms, because Ophidian aspect.
But Callus belongs to me. As long as I see him dragged from this hole, I don't care who
Do
does
all
it.
classes have a
Give you
snake
distance
themed
and
exotic?
I don't
I
know.
don't think they do.
I know their system.
Because hunters have. There's a hunter chest piece.
We shall see.
Oh yeah, Ophidia Spathe.
Ophidia Spade, yeah. Which.
Yeah, I don't think Titans have a snake one.
Huh.
Megamind, no snakes.
See, I haven't got the third one this time. I've got the one which opens with Osiris saying you're clear for live fire engagements.
I think I got the one which is Keitel still picking at Cabal Bones. I don't know if that's 2 or 3.
I also got still picking.
I think that's 2.
I think this is 2.
What will you do with Callus if he's found?
Yes, because
what?
this is the first time that Savathyrus
His
and
gluttony exposed us.
Keitel are talking.
So I'll feed him all the trimmings of his failure. Until
Very
his
exciting to have
belly bursts.
actual Osiris back.
He's
Funny
currently
man.
in the hospital.
He's currently
What?
sleeping.
He's in like a hospital bay or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the hospital right now.
Because he's in a real poor spot right now.
I
He's
mean,
fine,
if you'd
dude.
been possessed for a year,
Enough, it would seem.
you probably would be feeling a little out of sorts when you got out of it.
Well, apparently he wasn't even possessed. He was just like in a box that Savathun was shapeshifted.
Paid for in blood.
Because they needed to physically have Savathun to take the worm out.
But like, Osiris saw what Savathun was doing with his face.
Who knows?
You forgot my. Oh, we go up.
It's magic. It doesn't have sense.
It's weird
It's
nonsense.
magic, bitch. I ain't gotta
Magic.
explain shit.
Magic. I ain't gotta explain shit.
I should put that on. If I keep this, I should edit the video. So I put that image on the screen. I'm not gonna do
You
that.
guys forgot the fungus.
At one time,
Ah
the
yes.
ether was bound
Always
with
forget the bungus is back
darkness.
here. I say always.
Now
I don't
there's
forget the
soul.
bungus is back here. I'm just
Rot-minded and
Hey,
pointing myself forwards and pressing shift.
The perfect vessel. If
Hold-
one
I'm
would
holding
keep them
shit.
contained.
Hampton,
Because I know it's a
you
Oh,
Goomba
dude.
stomped me to death.
Oh no.
Cope.
There goes Flawless.
There goes.
There goes flawless. That is one of the funniest things to say to me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
It's
it is
it's
actually
even
that
funnier
funny,
the
but-
later on into the raid dungeon other activity that it is.
I think it's very funny saying it just before you get the final kill if someone dies right in the sort of like final raid boss.
My favorite thing, I think the time I say it the most is during the platforming section in Deepstone, the spacewalk.
I've seen it before.
Is saying it well after people have died several times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think the most often times I say it is probably when From a World blinds himself into a wall.
Realizing the flames are just
That
the
is a
beginning.
far too common
Gasps
occurrence.
of scorching air. Helpless panic. The smell. Was it any different when Gaul razed the city? Survivors like us
What can you say?
are embers in the dark.
Delicate.
Defiant.
Leather. It's gotta get full.
Wait, this means that we get the funniest voice line. If we got the week 2 stuff. Which is, when we encounter the locus of communion, like, before the fight, and then it teleports away. Savathun Osiris just goes, I thought you killed that! Which, for one thing, it's funny, like, what would Osiris say in this situation? He wouldn't know that... He wouldn't think that a Scorn would come back from the dead. Or, alternatively, Savathun was actually caught off guard by Scorn doing Scorn things. Both
To be fair, the Fanatic is not anywhere near the Glycon to bring him back.
Yeah, but like... I mean, the Glycon is off the coast of the shore. To be fair.
True, but the thing is that it's specifically the Fanatic can bring back Scorn.
Yeah.
Including himself.
Yeah, but like, so that means that they can't just come back on their own.
Guardian down.
I mean, it's probably like
Oh.
crown nonsense that's pulling him back.
Is that the crown nonsense or Ahamkara bullshit?
Or both.
Or both?
Or both. Ahamkara bullshit is the funniest kind of bullshit, to be fair, but...
The 1/4 wall break in the... well, I found the last fuse. Unfortunately, it's there.
So I'll wait until we die, and then I'll...
We need cool last words before we are crushed to death by a crusher. There goes flawless. I thought I would die a bit quicker than that. There we go.
There was one time where I managed to time the jump and not be crushed.
I love that you just spin when you've been crushed. I think that's the best part. Actually, no, the best part is the fact that if you don't jump here, you just die.
And 3, 2, 1, let's check.
Alright. I've got a Nova bar.
That seems a touch excessive somehow.
There's one more. There it is. Now we're good.
Osiris sends you through a trash compactor.
No, he
If you
doesn't.
were Cabal, I would lift you into the stars.
You've never sounded more like your father.
There's the boy.
Our buddy, our pal.
Motherfucker
Nah,
Unlimited.
I thought you killed that.
Thought you killed that.
I thought you killed that.
The Cabal have suffered too many
I got
losses
they
to
relent, we
vanity,
must not.
petulance.
Yo, we
First
finally
Callus,
got uneven dialogue
then
again.
Gaul.
It's been so
But
long.
not you.
Don't insult me. I've grown wise from watching monuments topple. No mercy for false gods.
20 minutes? It's not
Big
gonna
boy
run.
That was a
Oh fuck, I hate big boy time.
It's okay, we all hate big boy time.
It's funny that this part is easier on master mode.
It is funny, but I'm not sure I appreciate it.
Main code of the commander, so chain reactions make this a lot easier.
Yeah, buddy.
3 sleeper shots barely get this guy down to half, and that's with particle deconstruction.
Yeah, the dark mines are fucked up. Especially, they have so much fucking health and you can finish it.
I think they're finisherable because they have so much health.
You should be able to finish your raid bosses.
I think that would be funny, but I think it should be like way lower threshold than usual.
Only the small ones. You can't do Ribbon, she's too big, but you could do like Atrax.
Finishing Atrax, I love the idea of someone finishing the wrong Atrax.
And because that does do damage, it does 9999999 damage. Although you wouldn't be able to finish Atrax anyway, because the Atrax sort of like instances, as it were, don't have any health. Because the health pool is all shared inside like a
random upbringing.
a random captain that's like 7 million miles away from the fight.
Oh no, that's the crypt security.
No, they both do.
Ah.
Also, I think
Half these ships ran routes to
Yeah,
the tangled shore.
that's not our
Where
iPad.
they harvested the scorn for their experiments.
This hangar took
Your hammer
in ships
systems
for
are
all
intact,
that
and
was
that's
sold.
that's the
The
that's
Leviathan
the
could
last
be
iPad.
lurking at any of those coordinates.
So I think
Like anyone's
Yeah,
voice
there's-
line there?
there's an iPad. There's an iPad in this room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it.
I got Callus.
I got Sagera.
I got Oldrin.
Yo, you got Crow?
Ash, quick,
Your missing
quick,
guard
Oh,
quick.
shit.
was working with my father.
Where the hell did you go?
Way
If
ahead.
his ghost were recovered, would its memories be accessible?
That
I said the
remains to be
iPad.
seen.
I realized,
Quick.
woo, we got it, we're fine.
Whew.
Anyway, if the drop down you do here, you can just climb back up. Learned that just now.
I found another iPad, but it's one that we're not at yet.
Yeah. That would be
Where's the
iPad
web?
number 10.
Oh, it's right next to the door.
There's iPad number 10. Ladies and gentlemen, this is iPad number 10.
Guardian down.
A while back I was talking with Ali about ways that they could make Invisible for Void 3.0 slightly better than just now your allies are being aggroed. One idea I had would be that while Invisible finisher thresholds are higher,
Because it's like a sneak attack, yeah. Where do we go at this?
then that supports the playstyle of Invisible, take out one enemy, recloak.
Yeah.
Where's the...
Fuse.
Oh, where the
Where's
lever is.
the-
Oh, it's here. I'm here. I'm just blind.
Ah.
Fuse is that way, isn't it?
Well, because that opens the. Wait, no, not on that one. That's
There you
the
go.
fuse, and then
And then I can pull the lever.
you
You
pull the lever,
burned
and then the
away.
bungus is here.
I saw it.
Yeah, Bungus
What
is
do you
here.
hear, Empress?
I think
Mistakes.
isn't this the scorpion
Grown
turret room?
empire
Or is it
No,
not?
Scorpion Turret is in the next room,
You
because this is the ramp.
heard something different?
The ignorance of
I
my
pulled the
youth.
lever.
The pain.
Oh yeah,
change.
and then we go in here.
And then you go
around
round, and then there's another lever.
into
By
here, and then pull this one,
Yeah, 2 levers.
There's a
and
bone.
then that will open the door for the.
This
bungus.
lever is the exit lever. The lever in that room is the Bungus lever.
There we go. Egg.
Egg Rigor.
Egg.
Egg Reg Redemption. That's not anything.
That's I don't.
This
think
is the
that's
one with the Scorpion Turret, 'cause it's behind that door. Pop, 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 pop.
And then this is also the one with the trapdoor.
The one with the trapdoor, and also it's the one with the. Oh, that's a switch. It's the one with the hidden guy, or is that no? The hidden guy is in the next room. I think.
Hidden guy.
Yeah, no, this is the one where we go down the hall.
Yes.
The longest one.
Oh.
I didn't even get anything. I'm the one who shot it.
Oh.
Hole.
Oh.
You know what they say about hole?
No. What do they say about hole?
There's a whole lot of it. There's a whole lot of hole in this world.
Yeah.
I forget about the screeds every time. Oh, come on! How did he
Much
not
the way
go for
I didn't
either of
know.
you two?
I don't know how I didn't get got by that. Yeah.
I was like, oh, I just run past him, and then he probably won't even kill me if he explodes. It's just one screed, but no, because it was a elite screed. Where the
Elite
fuck am I? It's just spawned me in a place. Alright.
I used to listen to Sonic Destruction.
It's good, it's funny.
It is funny.
I don't even remember which way we're going. This way.
Forward.
Forward is relative.
Brew. I guess. Well, no, that's not I guess, though. It is technically just right.
How am I not dead?
It was north, I guess.
Do you know if Master Presage, like, has champions in it now? Like it was supposed to, but they did it before they made Scorn champions.
Oh.
Because I know we did it before then, because
Yes.
you needed to get the catalyst for title.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a switch around here.
Door.
Oh, right, it's just over here. I always forget that. Boop.
And then you go for the hidden guy, which opens this door, which has the egg. Oh, and then this is the double. shit.
You can make it on just one egg if you're real fast.
Yes.
I pressed the button.
Your people do not appreciate you as
The doors close the extra bungus now.
Just don't want to do it the proper way.
Apparently, bungus stops Gjallarhorn.
Huh. Impressive.
The one thing more powerful than Gjallarhorn. That weird shit that Drifter has. I believe it, honestly. I'm gonna switch to... Well... You ready?
Alright, yeah, I'm set.
Ow.
How'd you take damage?
I don't know! I must have got physics.
Must have.
So, as the resident Titan main, alright, how
Yeah.
do you feel about the fact that you'll be able to do bubble on an instant cast?
I don't run bubble very much, so it does not matter that much to me.
I do.
Fair enough.
I'm sure there will be uses for it in either the campaign or the raid. The fact that it refills super fast will also be more helpful than the fast casting, honestly. Oh, he's right fucking there.
Oh, like on top of you there?
I dropped down, and he was literally right next to that drop spot.
Cool.
So when I shot Gjallarhorn, I died from the explosion.
L. Oh god.
Wait, what killed you, Ash?
I don't know.
Presumably pain.
Physics.
Death.
Nah, physics, it seems.
Oh, I missed
I got killed by the architects, so...
Um,
I'm plinking away with an auto rifle until he hits the next health threshold. There we
we
go.
hit the next health threshold.
Neat.
As expected, Sleeper is doing that good
Sleeper's
damage.
nutty. Fuck. I'm so out of practice with the whole fucking weighted knife. I literally did like multiple of the Red War campaign missions with nothing but the weighted knife. And now I'm so rusty with it.
I finished that guy, and then he died at the same time, so I just like dashed towards him and he vanished.
Yeah, it happens every so often. You know how it is.
Please leave me alone, Mr. Scorn. I'm trying to pull a lever.
Oh, hello. He's right here.
Charming.
Not working very well.
I'm gonna drop down
Well,
to the
he's heading
side.
towards me now.
Cool.
L, ratio, don't care, didn't ask.
L plus ratio plus fuck you.
187, 283, 52,
Ah.
65.
Alright, I pressed my funny button.
Never apologize for pressing the funny button. Well, I know where he is.
There?
Yeah, he's right here. I actually managed to crit him from above. Alright. Getting out of there. Healing. Shotgun. Dropping a well. Ooh, 1-2 punch.
I believe I found
It's
a
good.
record of first contact with this voice. It says, I, Omson, scribe of Glycon, rejoice. The scorn are one, rejoice. They bear the weight of the crown elegantly, rejoice. They whisper anticipations, rejoice. Our Emperor hears the voice of salvation, rejoice.
Sycophants, all of them, enabling his madness. What is that thing?
Our lost guardian.
Can your ghosts undo
Rip in
that?
peace,
Not so
Catabases.
far as I'm aware.
Then why are you searching for it?
Answers? Same as you, Empress.
If there is nothing else, I must analyze the Glycon's
I'm giving him a
archives.
Viking funeral.
My cruiser will monitor the situation here.
A path to the ghosts still eludes us.
I punched him in the head.
Until we return them.
You did do that. Alright, well that took 27 minutes. Let's see if we can...
Maybe we'll do it quicker.
Just wait for the Triumph to show up.
Get a spirit for each permanent you control. Copy its spell 3 times. Reanimate everything that died this turn. That. And big.
There we go.
I got a DMT.
Wow.
Yo, a DMT. What
got-
DMT did
I
I
got one
get?
with Outlaw.
I got Killing Wind.
I guess.
That ain't great.
Alright. Presage number 2.
Presage 2.
Ooh.
Switch up my guns slightly there.
And let's get up at the moment.
Where is... yeah, that'll do.
I've got the anime art of the.
So,
She's 8 cents.
iPad number 10. When you enter the first room of the final maze, the one with the Scorn Chieftain on an operating table, turn right to find this datapad.
Yeah. Do you ever plan on updating Saheeli? Because if so, you might want this. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, or not. I think I don't. This man. This man.
Is that your proper drip this time, Ash?
Working on it.
See if you can get it for the last time we get the fly-in shot.
Yeah, it.
Exploratory outing, Presage.
I'm trying- it's just-
Destination
mostly it's
VG
remembering the
999.
shaders.
I'm receiving you.
Not finished picking at
You
Cabal
used a lot of that,
bones.
like,
Kind
green copper one.
Yeah, but I didn't use it
Send
for
in your place?
all of
You're trespassing.
You might
And
have posted
I need
it, like,
information on that ship.
when you
Oh
made it.
god, I think I did.
This is a risk
I think I
Interference
posted it for the
Interference
one of
here
the
will
raid
not
lot
end
was
well
going to
for
do like
you.
an image or something.
Yeah, and you might have had, like, the
Cabal
thing
are
with the
not
shaders in it,
animals.
so it might be
Send
worth
in your
just, like...
guardian, but
Yeah.
Because I can't
I
imagine
mean-
you've posted many images there.
As long as I
No.
see him dragged from this
shit.
hole, I don't
Just
care
jump.
who does it.
I thought I had
Keep
one more
your
jump than I did.
distance and
Just
leave us
yump.
be.
I've lived
Yoink.
aboard these ships. I know their
Search.
systems.
Simply yump.
We shall see.
What? I took one step to the left and I fall off to my death.
You know how it is.
You know, I don't think we're gonna beat that 27 minutes. Where am I? Right, I go... Ah, no, I go to that one. Don't worry, I'll save you with my warlock jump. The best jump. And that's true.
Depends on who you ask, I think, but...
In terms of just like raw precise mobility, into like
Very well. Very possibly.
I mean, I had to break it to you. In terms of precise mobility, it's warlocks or titans. It ain't
Yeah,
hunters.
I know it's not.
Yeah. Are you still haven't gotten to the lever?
Oh, sorry, give me a sec. I was getting my drip together.
Oh
What
yeah, I
will
forget
you
you
do
do,
with Callus
do
if
that.
he's found?
Autocrats only know obsession.
What, get your drip together? Open the lever?
Oh, pull through the lever to open the door.
So I'll feed him all the trimmings of his
Yeah,
fate.
I was ordering a few Neon Dynasty cards, so I figured I would just wait for you to pull the lever rather than start the...
Well, there you go.
What Neon Dynasty cards are you looking at?
You getting the
I only
J-Man?
wanted the Cyber Drive Awakener from the Precon for Dragon deck, because it has a treasure sub-theme.
Man, that sounds like a...
How many Cabal
Sounds like a fucking
died
Yu-Gi-Oh
for
card.
this?
Enough, it would seem.
Yeah,
I need to look at the full spoiler, see if there's any cards I want from it.
Emperor, this derelict is his empire.
I think there's like...
Sacrificed to pride.
Might be some stuff for my dragons coming
I
out.
think that I seem to remember there was like a blue-red card that would go well in. It's literally the deck is so out of date that it doesn't even have the proper commander because it's the one from I need the one from Strixhaven that's like Spell Harmonicon, but I just haven't got around to buying it yet. So it's technically Mizzix at the moment, but it won't be for much longer.
Yeah, I need to like really find that. I don't know. I don't feel a lot of people play Commander with, so, but I might.
We need to get back into a habit of like playing on tap.
Yeah, we should do that more.
I already pulled the lever.
Neat.
But in order to do that, I need to buy the cards because I use for untap. I use the deck lists that I have on Scryfall, and I don't update the Scryfall lists until I actually have put the physical cards in the physical deck.
Oh yeah, I don't do
The
that.
perfect vessel.
I don't even have Scryfall.
It's just a useful thing of just like showing people the deck, and also sometimes I just use it as like a quick lookup of do I have this card in this deck?
That's fair.
Because I can't exactly look through it while playing.
I've seen it before.
I mean, you can, it's just cheap.
What was it like? That inevitability.
Ah!
Like burning alive, and realizing the flames are just the beginning. Gasps of scorching air. Helpless
We
panic.
get it. Your home planet was destroyed and millions of people died. Shut up.
Survivors like us are embers in the dark.
How
Delicate,
rude.
defiant.
I already hit the thingy.
Yep, I'm going through. I feel like if we sort of divide this into thirds, it shouldn't be that bad. Oh,
I didn't even hit the ground. I just got physics by like a small lip or something at the bottom of the thing.
weird.
I didn't even.
Just pull the lever, we can start on them.
Yeah, sure.
I'll start from this side.
So from this side.
I think the fuses are always in the same spot.
Are they? I thought they were randomized to some extent.
Guardian down.
Oh, well, that screed just
Ah! Well, I found the hole that you escaped through.
I literally just got Wayfinder's Strike. That's so funny.
Which one's Wayfinder's Strike?
Well, I got it using a fusion gun, so it's
It's
Oh,
the fusion rifle.
fusion rifle one.
That means the fusion rifle one. That means nothing to me.
Got it.
Osiris
I don't know what you
sends
mean.
through a trash compactor. If you were Cabal,
It's the prismatic lens one you get for getting auto rifle
You've never
and fusion.
sounded more like your father.
Good morning,
I
Lucas.
literally never use the prismatic lenses like that because they use the same resources like the other shit, and I just don't play enough to get enough of the resource to justify using it on prismatic lenses
I just don't
I mean,
care.
instead
You
of like.
get the ones for this season from literally anything.
Yeah, I just didn't never really gather enough.
I have hit caps so many times. How do you not get any?
I've been sat at 3. I just sat at 3,000 for fucking ages.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't even finished the fucking
Thought you killed
compass.
the Cabal have suffered
I just,
two
I don't know,
losses
just
to
happened.
vanity.
Rip in peace,
Petulance. First Callus,
That's
Realm
alright.
then
Walker.
Gaul.
I'll live.
But not you.
Don't
I like my
insult
You
chosen
literally
pin.
did the hardest
grown
parts, the
wise from
legend
watching
shattered
monuments
and whatever.
No
Yeah,
mercy
but I had
for
fun doing the
false
legend
gods.
shattered. I just kind of can't be asked to grind whatever the resource is.
I mean, it's the thing is the
But
anchors
then
in
the compass-
Patrol Zone just gave you a bunch of
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
from picking them up.
Did they? Huh?
I mean, it's too late now because you probably haven't found all the
Guardian
secrets,
down.
and we've only got
Oh,
2
yeah,
days
no.
left of Shattered Realm.
True.
Also, I
yeah,
played
ro-
for a while.
even though it rotates daily, you would already have to have all of the ones for whatever yesterday was.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. I don't really mind.
I mean, Realm Walker as a title is just kind of okay.
Ow.
Like, there's cooler titles.
I just really like the
The
design.
DMT I
chosen.
got was moving target.
Ah. Speaking of titles, I didn't realize I haven't got a title slapped on right now for some reason. So I'm gonna equip Cursebreaker and die,
Oh shit.
but now I'm a
Alright.
Cursebreaker. Oh, I'm
Cursebreaker.
fucking schmoovin' in death. Well, I was. Cursebreaker's like my go-to title at the moment. Like, I'll swap things out if I'm doing like relevant activities sometimes, but
Cursebreaker's a bitch to get, so like.
it's not that bad.
Is it not?
It's
It takes a long time because you need to do all 6 of the Ascendant challenges.
you need to do all the Ascendant challenges. You need to find the eggs in them and the bones, but that's it's like it's not difficult. It's just time-consuming,
That thing was not executable. Also, related.
and also some of the Ascendant challenges are kind of annoying
Fair dude.
because you've got to like do the gimmick while also looking for the collectibles. There's one where you just like, the gimmick is you get a taken sword and you have to use the sword. It's like Keep of Honed Edges, I think it's called. That one's a bitch because the eggs, you can't like, you have to sword fly off into the void
Oh, that's
in order
fun.
to get to like floating rocks where the eggs are.
You've got to do weird, shitty mechanics.
Like like most of them I probably could have found without a guide. Those ones I never would have because I never would have thought to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Sword skating always felt like one of those unintentional things. Felt like the old wave dash. Feels weird to like have it included.
I like watching how fast your super meter fills up just from shooting Dark Mind with a auto.
Yeah, fair.
Because of the changes we're doing damage fills your
I
super
think we
meter.
both finished it that at the same time.
Yeah, I think we did. Mind.
It looked like we did a team-up move. Kind of pretty
That
cool.
was- that's kinda cool.
To the tangled shore.
Where they harvested the
Mind,
spores
I must
of an
admit.
experiment.
I say I must admit.
Tanner took in
I'm
ships
thinking,
from all over the zone.
basically,
The
I don't know, thinking of
Leviathan
wave
would be
dashing, how do we
lurking
feel about
at any
Rivals of
those
Ether 2?
coordinates.
Because I'm not...
Has that been announced?
They've I don't know if it's announced officially, but they dropped screenshots of like a 3D Rivals of Ether. Not like 3D, but like 3D models instead of pixel. animated.
I mean, it'll be a bit detrimental for the whole, for the, like, the modding scene.
That was the one thing that really got to me, personally.
Ghost were recovered.
Was that, like,
Memories be
because I do want to try and do some Rivals of Aether modding. I've been saying that for like half a year now, but you get the idea. But like, obviously, it's easier to do it when it is pixel sprites, which I can make, and not 3D models, which I can't.
You can't get, like, it would be a lot more difficult for them to make like a 3D model of an Among Us.
Yes, yes. Also, it's insane how good the Among Us Rivals of Aether Workshop character is. As like it's actually like a you know, like, oh, funny Among Us.
It's just a shame that it's not in Smash, because I want to hear the Smash announcer just go, Among Us!
Among Us. Yeah, it's like, I mean, you could probably pay the guy to do that.
Yeah, he probably has like a cameo or something, but...
no.
But yeah, it's like,
You burned
I don't know,
away.
it's neat that a lot of stuff got built, and then they've done the thing which is like 4 of the most popular workshop characters that don't break copyright got added recently, and some of them, they were a little busted and gonna take a bit of balancing, but like, I don't think the same thing can really happen.
Because I know there was like a sort of like semi-official like mod collection of like, but you're saying they're just like proper
Yes.
game content
So
now.
4 of them got worked into being part of it, so like, so it's 4 of them: Olympia, Hodan, Music, Mouse, and some other fucker. Molo, that's it.
Music
Who's
Mouse.
a moth with bombs.
Ain't that the one that did those songs?
That's Fat Rad, I'm afraid, boss.
No, it's Modest Mouse is the joke I was going for.
Oh, fair enough.
I think one of them is called Float On. I don't know much about Modest Mouse, but I know.
I've literally never heard of Modest Mouse before. But yeah, like that sort of thing. But they're different from their workshop versions. In that what Olympia's crystally thing does is different than it used to be, I think. I don't know. I do kind of want to like the Fat Game server I'm in is like talking about organizing a workshop character tournament. That's
Are
more
you
than just
allowed to
what
play
they've
as
added.
Among Us?
You might be allowed to play as Among Us. I think it's like one of those things you'd have to pre-discuss proper like, but... Okay, I'm just gonna kill these screebs. Give me half a sec.
Oh, by the way,
Hmm?
over here is
I did
where
not-
the 11th iPad is, the next run.
Cool. I did not.
It's close to another Bungus barrier that you don't like have to go through at all, but to get to it. And then obviously the last one is in the final chamber, so if we do the last one, please, for the love of God, don't go and pick up the DMT.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I can not pick up the DMT.
Evangelion, you cannot pick up the DMT.
Without drinking in Leeds last night, which is quite fun. But I don't know. I felt like this linked to DMT in my head, but I think it was a long and convoluted
Leeds
sequence.
sounds like lean. Lean is a drug. DMT
Is
is
lean
a
a
drug.
drug?
That's like when you put like cough syrup in Sprite.
Really? Oh shit! I just thought it was a purple soda.
No, it's a drug.
Huh? Weird.
Where's the fucking
It's
lever?
right next to it. It's right next to it. It's like the lever is. Fuck! It's just in this corner.
There we go.
Oh, it's inside the
Yeah,
bunker.
I thought lean was just like a fucking purple. Like, I thought it was just like Fago or something.
No, it's like a drug.
Ah, fuck. Anyway, the relation was I was talking with my friend Evie because I was going out drinking with Evie, and she was talking about the time the 3 of her mates and
Did
her boyfriend did ungodly amounts of weed. They weren't like full-blown stoners, but they did do weed a lot. And one of them lied about how used to weed he was. So when asked whether he'd done weed before and how fine he'd be with like a whole split, he answered, "Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it." And he took like 3 long drags and fucking fell over and cracked his head against the table.
Well, that's fine.
So he had to go to A&E, and it was one sober lass who was basically just shepherding these 3 fucking these 3 absolutely stoned out their mind idiots around.
I imagine that's like what being a young school teacher is like.
Yeah, probably.
Hello again, Callus. It's like, you know, sometimes you see like a school trip of young kids and they've all got that like big plastic thing with grips on it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the crocodile we used to call it. They need that for like inebriated people, whether it's like weed or like alcohol or whatever else. Really sleepy.
Yeah, I mean, I think the bit that was like funny was, I'm gonna go behind you because I didn't get egged. Was like, because they were stoned out their minds and were like, well, fuck it, whatever. The 2 stoners who should have been responsible but weren't because they're idiots, just left A&E to go get a takeaway.
I don't think you're supposed to leave A&E. Like, generally speaking.
They were fine. It was the other guy and the sober lass who were there, and the sober lass was just standing there.
That's so many explosions.
Yeah,
What?
I mean... And then we started talking about exes and shit, and that was just like, that was funny, but... In a way where we all joke that we sure know how to pick them, because we do. It was funny after when I had a couple of drinks in me. Oh shit. Well, no, it was a fun conversation, and it's like bonding, girls' night out kind of shit. But like talking about it now is like, I don't kind of want to just harp on about the fact that we both of us had shitty exes. You know,
You've been unlucky in love.
Guardian down.
I've been unlucky in love.
I think
I
that's a nicer way of putting it.
Yeah. It was more the we sure know how to pick 'em as a wry comment was quite funny to me.
Guardian down.
But I don't know, it was weird because I was like, oh yeah, no.
The trick is to never get into a relationship in the first place.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's not how I'm going to approach it, obviously. But I don't know.
The trick is to just get very, very fortunate first try.
Just fucking.
I genuinely thought you were gonna just say get good.
Yes.
Get good. I mean, hey, look, it's a learning process. I've been better
to
at
be fair,
development
as the only member of our friend group who is married, you are definitely allowed to say get good in this aspect.
Guardian down.
Oh, someone missed a coolant flush.
Oh, my body just fucking bounced. But yeah, no, it was like, it was weird because I was stood there.
God.
I was like, hey, thank you. I was like, oh no, you've definitely had it worse. And she was like, oh no, I feel better now hearing about your past relationships. And I was like,
that's probably
nice. But like, I don't think mine were that bad.
It probably got a sting a little bit.
Nah, it's fine. Like, I know
Like,
that.
I thought I had it bad, but you...
No, it's like, I mean, because hers was more recent.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know, if she can take comfort in it. Obviously, I'm not going to say specifics because, like, politeness and that. But you get the idea.
I mean, you certainly wouldn't say it in a recording.
No. Also no. But, like, I probably wouldn't say it even without the recording being
Can't wait
there.
for me to be, like, a super famous YouTuber. And then
I just
someone...
took a grenade to Ash.
What?
Yeah,
I
you
went
kill me,
to
it's
a
fine.
grenade with Scorn in there and it stuck to Ash.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, I mean,
don't
yeah,
know
what,
how.
you're a famous YouTuber, and everyone's like, wow, what about this one time?
I was just thinking, become a famous YouTuber, and it would be really funny if someone who had, like, someone who had an ex called Evie was listening.
Yeah, and then they're like, wait a minute.
Because, like, I don't think any of your exes, because they'd probably not want to watch
Yeah.
a YouTube video with you in it. I don't know. Maybe they would.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm
My
just gonna
first
guess
girlfriend.
not.
I was gonna say my first girlfriend probably wouldn't mind watching a video with me in it, but also she's the only video game she plays is The Sims, so like, you know, nothing there really.
Sycophants.
Whereas the
All
others
of
probably
them,
wouldn't.
enabling his madness. What is that thing?
Our lost guardian.
Can your ghost
Anyway, yeah, the other
Well, I don't
iPads,
know how
like,
many
can't hear it,
So
so-
far
there-
as I'm aware.
how many there have been.
Searching for it.
There have been
Answers?
4.
Same
Yeah.
as you, Empress.
If there is nothing else,
I'm gonna
I
rearrange
must
my
analyze
drip.
the Glycon's archives.
I know
My
two of them.
cruiser will monitor the
You know
situation
2
here.
of them. Yeah.
One of them
The
I
ghost still
fucking
eludes
despised.
That's
Till
that's
we
fair.
return.
I obviously I didn't want to say anything at the time, but it's just
No,
like
obviously, because that's a bit of a, you know, it's a bit of a rude thing
it's
to
just
say.
like go
but also,
like puts hand on your shoulder.
understandable.
I absolutely hate your girlfriend. Leaves.
Yeah, not the not the best thing to go for. Certainly.
All right, we down for that took another
Oh.
about 27 minutes.
Well,
We
yeah, okay.
time for number 3.
Yeah,
I
can
just
do
got
it.
bound in memory. Oh wait, no, I
Yeah,
didn't. Never
you-
mind. Never mind.
You
I
do this
this
every
every
time.
Yeah, I do this every time. Ugh,
And but next time you actually will finally finish Bound in Memory because
no, I've got 2 more pages to get.
you've got 2 more to get
Yeah, I'm one behind you, but it doesn't matter
because you
I'm,
can get the last cache when
because
we
I can
get
the
it.
last cache when you get it because we confirmed earlier that counts towards the count.
So I guess we're doing all 4 then.
Yeah.
When is your thing out?
7.
Okay.
Probably later than
7 or later is enough time to do 2 more Presage.
How long until 7?
It is 5:30 our time now, so I have an hour and a half.
Yeah, an hour and a
Oh, yeah,
half
that's
to
so
do
fine.
2 Presages is.
Yeah.
So fine. Where's the? Oh God. I know
might,
what like.
in that case, I'm probably not even just going to record the last one. I'll just just put up all 4. Unless you'd rather not broadcast you vaguely talking about your exes.
No, that's fine. I mean, I'm not saying I was doing it for content, but I don't mind talking about them.
The best kind of content is vague posting.
The best kind of content is not vague posting. No, I mean, again, it's I don't mind
Best
talking
kind
about
of
it.
content is the opposite of thing.
I think it would be really. I'm not going to. I'm really not going to. But I think it would be funny to just say, insert name of the one I hated. I hate you.
No, don't do that.
I'm not going to.
God,
It
yeah,
would be really
no.
funny.
It would be kind of funny. Yeah, no, we had like a hell of a Discord call and then we broke up.
Yeah, from what I gathered, it didn't go. Well, I'm about to say it didn't go well. Yeah,
we
maybe
broke
maybe
up.
it didn't go very well.
Great. We just decided to break up for funsies.
Yeah, no,
For the-
it's
for the
shits and
content.
giggles. I described it as best possible as what the fuck? I lost a jump. Anyway,
You probably
fundamentally
maybe you
different
just
approach.
hadn't
Yeah.
quite touched the floor.
We hadn't quite touched the floor. Yeah, no, it was fundamentally different approaches to the concept of gender, and also some other shit that is definitely not YouTube appropriate, and almost certainly not call appropriate.
I mean,
so
I
that's
think
not
call.
going
I
on.
think I think non-recorded call can get is it can be more appropriate than being on my YouTube channel.
We shall see.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying you gotta, but it's like if you wanted to.
I mean, there's not like specifics, but also. Bleh. better safe than sorry. Don't
I'm-
want you getting demonetized because I said the word sex twice instead of once.
No, you can't say the sex. Actually, no, you can, because it's like, isn't it like it's something like the first 10 minutes. You can't say anything too blue. We are past the first 10 minutes.
Until his belly bursts.
There's my ship.
I don't know why. I
with
never
no
understood
shading
why
done.
it's just the first 10 minutes, though. It always feels so weird.
I don't fucking
How
know.
many
10
people
minutes
die
is-
for this?
At the point where a lot of viewers start dropping off, so advertisers don't care as much.
Maybe.
Weird.
A lot of viewers
Well,
drop
not
off.
that weird. But...
Derelict is his
Not all of them,
empire.
though. Recently watched
Sacrificed
8-hour
to pride.
video on
Yeah,
a TV
I mean,
show I've
but-
never watched.
In blood.
But there are people that it caught a certain target audience, which is people who like 8-hour-long videos about TV shows they've never watched, and are often not fond of advertisers interrupting said 8-hour video. So
I mean,
tend to
I
not-
just like video essays because, like, if I am, like, playing a game, Destiny, like, I mean, Destiny is the thing, if I need to focus on Destiny, I'm in a raid and I'm talking to other people, but usually I'll watch, like, if it's like, I'm playing a lot of Binding of Isaac recently, don't really need the audio for Binding of Isaac, so I'll just have a video essay, because it's just someone talking.
Now there's
I don't have to look at anything, I don't have to peel my eyes away from the
to violence.
screen, excuse me.
Perfect vessel. If one could keep them
Yeah.
maintained.
I do a similar thing with Total War at the minute.
I need to watch the Defunct Land Fast Pass video again.
Oh, the Fast Pass video is so good.
Again.
The fucking twist.
I say, I mean, I've already
literally
watched
blows
it
my
once
mind.
before.
I think it's so funny.
I've seen
I
it
think it's
before.
so funny that like the Shaped Land is Animal Kingdom bit is like I knew that was coming and it still followed the whole like if your twist doesn't work if you know it's coming then it does not a good twist. Because like I knew it was coming and even still I was like oh my god I can't wait
What's
for
the thing?
this.
I'd seen. I didn't know like the actual like the thing of the twist, but I was
Different when Gaul raised the city.
I was like I'd sort of seen a tweet about it. What had like
Embers in the dark.
die again? Well, it caused me to watch the video in the first place because I don't like watch all of Defunct Land. I just watch the ones that sound interesting.
Nice.
But what had caused me to watch the
Yeah.
video is someone pointing out the Animal Kingdom twist. Just that, like that was just the word, and I was just like, and then I watched the video, and I just like the idea that there was a twist pertaining to Animal Kingdom had completely slipped my mind. And then Kevin Defunct Land just comes out like, but that's not true because Shape Land is actually Animal Kingdom, and I went mad.
I also like, you know, in order to do this, you need to pay an information engineer in order to make all these models and run all these simulations. Chapter 8, I pay an information engineer to make all these models and run all these simulations.
That's a really good one.
I just like that. What you've led to is Chapter 6, Class Warfare.
I would lift you into the stars.
That's I mean I love
It's a video essay about Disney Fast Pass.
That one.
very
we
good
watched.
video about Disney Fast Pass.
Probably the only video essay about Disney Fast Pass.
Probably. There's probably some 24-hour long response thing because every time someone makes a response, they forget about editing.
It's okay, you can say Mauler.
I mean, I know there's more than other people, and I literally don't know them by name because I can't be fucking asked to remember it.
I just remember Mauler because I remember there was an 11-hour response to like a CinemaSins video on Infinity War.
Oh my god.
And there
It's
was like a stupidly 10-hour response on a Jenny Nicholson video about the fact she didn't like the Joker movie.
Petulance.
Yeah.
Apparently not, she said it was bad, she said she didn't like it.
She did it. I think the title of the video is just, well, I didn't like Joker.
Yeah, I'm always torn about Joker because I like a lot of the concepts and themes it's going for, but in practice, I've never seen it.
Concepts and themes of the Joker movie.
My main problem with like basically anything to do with modern Batman is like people are saying that they're making Batman too serious and too edgy. Batman's always been a dark and brooding character. Like Adam West's silly running around Biff Pow was like not the main defining trait of Batman. the main defining trait of Batman, he's an incredibly serious and brooding guy, and his villains are a bunch of silly men. And the problem is that they're making, like, Heath Ledger's Joker is really good, but they're making the villains too serious. Like, new Riddler in the new Batman, he's not even got, like, the Riddler drip.
It's why I really like the Harley Quinn show's really good. I mean, it's not perfect, and they did there's questionable things to Penguin.
They did, yeah. I would say there's some ungood things to do with, particularly Penguin.
Very yikes.
Especially considering how Harley is in the comics.
Yeah. Again, I don't know much about the comics.
All I know is that she is canonically Jewish in the comics.
Yeah. Always questionable. I mean, I feel like most adaptations of comics do questionable things to their Jewish characters. But, you know, Scarlet Witch and whatever.
Don't get me started. Because I'm not a big comics buff, so I was like, during the MCU rewatch, I just completely forgot that Wanda and Pietro were supposed to be Jewish. Like, I knew they were supposed to be, like, Romani. It's Callus again. I was going somewhere before we got onto Harley. Oh yeah, so like, and the thing is that if you want a serious, like, scary Batman villain, you have one. It's Scarecrow. His whole point is that he's actually supposed to be the scary and threatening Batman villain.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously they're going to want to bring Scarecrow into the movie universe at some point, because he's, I mean, they want to do it with all, like, the most well-known members of Batman's Rogues Gallery. Like, they did Joker, they did Riddler, they're probably gonna do Mr. Freeze pretty soon, etc., etc. But if everyone's supposed to be if everyone's spooky scary, then Scarecrow doesn't have a gimmick.
No.
He's just a guy with a sack on his head.
That's why I think Scarecrow in the Arkham game trilogy is really good. Because you, like, barely ever fight the guy.
Go shoot the fuse.
I just did a second time.
Oh, there must be another.
You're both just standing there while I shoot the fuse and not going in.
I just missed my jump, to be
That's
honest
because
with
the door isn't opening.
Yeah, because it's not the...
Because it's not the door.
It's the electric wall.
You burned away. I saw it.
What do you hear, Empress?
Yeah, the electric wall. The door's the second lever. I've done the first lever. So it's there.
Why was I talking about Batman again?
Heard something different.
I can't.
Because Joker.
Because
Joker.
Because response videos. Because Janie Nicholson. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, the themes of the Joker are about, like, that society is often harsh.
That we live in a society.
We
live in a society, but it's like one of the only we live in a society things that's executed well, because the whole point is that, like, with adequate, like, treatment and care, everything would be fine, but, like, society is kind of a fucking, you know, it's shit, and, like, rich people get away with a lot.
You can, should, and must shoot talk show hosts.
Yes. But then, like, also because it's by the fucking Hangover guy, there's all that, like, dumb shit about, like, political correctness in there that, like, feels shoehorned because I don't care for it, but honestly isn't actually that shoehorned and is kind of, like, a big part of it. So it's just like, ugh, I don't really care for that. And also,
You better not say too many of these things, or some people are going to make an 11-hour response video to this Destiny video.
That's what I'm worried about. They'll.
All right, so the iPad is in this.
Wow. Oh right, shit. iPad in the maze. Let me come find you.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh shit! How did I not die? quick question. How?
RNG manipulation.
RNG manipulation. I'm always manipulating that RNG. You know how it is.
I mean, you have attempted actual speedruns of games. So.
I have done actual speedruns of games. To be fair, they're actual speedruns of games that literally don't have RNG manipulation. Or rather, technically it has RNG, but then like the game itself, the speedrun mode turns the RNG off.
Ah.
So it's mostly, it's kind of whatever, because what an enemy will do in response to your actions changes a lot depending on your position. So it's not super controllable there because I'm not that great at the game, speedrun wise.
You're not
But,
good enough
like,
to control your exact position.
Yeah. It's not like super exact, but I don't like have like an exact sort of second to second map.
I think
Motion.
with the banner shield thing, I seem to remember they're actually making that just part of regular sentinel shield.
Yeah, banner shield is the shield.
Just cool. But yeah, it makes bosses really nice because bosses will do the same attacks in the same order. The only distinction is because of the way the game works, the first time you run into the room, they act differently. But then if you die and come and restart the boss because you died, then they do the same thing every time.
Weird.
It makes sense if you've played the game, which is Katana Zero for reference.
Yes.
I don't know if Aaron knew that or not. But yeah.
Well, our viewers at home probably did.
Our viewers at home.
By our viewers at home, I mean Thremmer. Hi, Thremmer.
Yes, hi, Thremmer. But yes, like, because all the bosses have like a cutscene set up that puts you in a different position to the way just dying and respawning does, because of mechanics and also lore of the game. Which is cool because it's one of the only ones that really builds the sort of like you redo a room until you beat it thing into its lore.
If the egregore could actually like refresh so I can get out of this hole.
God, it takes far too bloody long to refresh sometimes.
Like I'm stuck between the egregore and the thing.
Have you considered getting good?
Oh. I was just about to die to get out and take the shortcut, and then it chooses to refresh.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Video games. Squid games.
Video games. Squid games.
Squid games!
But yeah. I mean, Katana Zero is great, and you should play it.
Video games.
Video games.
But also, like, you know.
I don't think I'll ever forget the first one through a Presage we did. So
Yeah?
I remember that you couldn't be on voice, Ariadne, for whatever reason. And
Yeah.
the fact that it was done through text chat made it like feel a lot more like spooky. There's a lot of like alien vibes to it, as in the movie, not just, you know, alien vibes.
Yeah. Fuck, now I'm thinking about that one board game. Anyway, yes, alien vibes to the
That one board game is called Nemesis, and you should look it up, because it's pretty cool. I'm saying to the viewers at home.
Yes. But yeah, alien vibes,
Our
very
live
cool.
studio audience.
Our live studio audience. Ish.
Our recorded studio audience.
But
I
yeah.
can't even make the live studio audience joke this time because I'm not streaming.
Guardian down.
Where is he? But yes. The atmospherics of this mission are good, and I really hope they like not the same atmosphere, but I hope that they really bring the atmosphere. Cultivate that really nice atmosphere.
If the Witch Queen campaign's missions are halfway as good as this, because there's gonna be like a bunch of them.
Yeah,
exactly.
Between 6 and 8, they said.
Between 6 and 8, so 7.
7.
I don't think it's exact numbers, but hey.
It's just whenever people say like between X and Y with this sort of thing, I tend to just guess the exact middle.
Yeah.
How are you both dead?
You know how it is.
Squid Game.
Also, how am I getting weapon telemetries?
What about weapon telemetries?
I am getting them in the Presages somehow.
Oh, yes. Because I have the... what's it? The ghost mode on, that means if I get elemental weapon kills, I sometimes drop weapon telemetries. That's probably it.
Oh, they drop for everyone?
I think
What?
so. I think so.
Oh, there was a fire thingy.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not. Maybe there's some other random mod you've got on that you just happen to random. But that's what's doing it for me, so hey.
This will not be world's last Presage, but...
I wonder if someone's doing World's Last.
I bet someone is doing world's last.
Feels like such a weird thing to do.
For content.
But, hey. For content.
I mean, it's not even necessarily world's last, because
They might bring it back.
they might bring it back.
Guardian down.
I swear that guy spoke! I swear he just said, die!
Yeah, I think he did.
And then he killed you, so, you know.
And then he killed me. I mean, hey.
Follow instructions.
Come on, Spagamers!
Commands? I
Why?
love commands.
Come on,
for
Spagamers, die!
Die. Oh.
If I could get some heavy ammo to drop, that'd be nice.
Got my trip back together for
For the last one.
the last one. I mean, it was on for this one as well, to be fair. And also, I want to have it for Witch Queen stuff. Because
Yeah.
it is my...
It is your drip.
It is my drip.
That's the thing,
I mean, I say drip, it's literally like rotted, rusted, scavenged armor as like a theme, but hey, I think that's cool.
Like, my plan is to, like, record doing the whole campaign. Just so I have it, because, like, I went back and I recorded, just basically just for me. Like, I have the videos on my YouTube channel, but they're unlisted, so. But I just recorded myself doing Forsaken.
Yeah, I get you.
Guardian down.
Oh, they're too close there.
Jesus, yeah.
Primarily because, like, there's plenty of playthroughs of people doing Forsaken, but they don't have Casey in the cutscenes.
Yeah, I get you.
No!
You didn't tell me you were dead. I had no idea. If I'd known you were dead, I would have, like, not done that.
Ah, whoops. Ah, well, we make it work. We stay living.
I also thought that I would do slightly more damage, but
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, I got jumped by, like, the guys that spawn after you drop down. While trying to get the res.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
have no
got
music now.
started my own
yeah, I have no
galaxy.
music either. Maybe we should relaunch from the checkpoint and my stream will get friskered. Well, it's not a stream, but it's still
No.
at some point. Obviously, we need to do Grasp of Avarice again because
Yeah.
I did it with the Soup and Thremor, but we did the final boss first because I can't remember why, but we did it first, I think, and then we went through it again, but obviously didn't do the final boss again. We couldn't loot it, so I still don't have any record of of actually fighting Avarok.
Thing. It's farmable.
Ah,
Reminds me, I do need to farm the Great Hunt. Oh, I'm just gonna chill up here for a minute.
what did you say?
I do
No,
need to,
Ariadne.
oh, sorry.
I was saying Grasp is farmable like Prophecy is.
Yeah, but and you still need to get people together to do it.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know why they didn't want to do the boss the second time.
This was, I think, because this was like earlier. This may have been before it was farmable. I think this may have been like the Monday before it was made farmable on the reset or whatever.
Right, I thought it was farmable the entire time.
No,
it was meant to be,
it had to
but
be a hot fix pretty quickly because they forgot to make it farmable at first.
I mean, I know it's not the case,
It's-
but I like
it's
to
weird
imagine
that
there is just
Grasp
a
and
button.
Prophecy are farmable, whereas Pit and Throne aren't.
Yeah, you feel like they would be.
It's
feel like at
because
least-
no one wants to go back and update those.
That's
Oh, I'm gonna die.
no, sorry. I just had a mental image of like flipping a big switch that just goes from is farmable no to is farmable yes.
I mean, maybe the newer ones were made with that switch in mind.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, do you want to hear the dumbest software fix I had to do recently?
Yes.
So I'm doing some stuff for an IR machine, and because I'm the person who knows how to do computers of all the technicians in my department, my supervisor is like, "Hey, Ashley, we got these instructions like 6 or 7 years ago from a guy about the IR software. Can you have a look?" And it turns out I just need to go into the settings, open it as a text file, and put at the bottom. So we need to get back up. IR scans have like a scan speed, and the software we're using only has 1, and they're like, hey, we want to make it a bit quicker. Can you do that? And it turns out you can if you just go into the settings and put a little line of text at the bottom that says enable multiple scan speeds equals yes. And that's all you need to do. And it's just very funny to me that it's A, not enabled as base, and B, I just have to type in please enable extra scan speeds, thank you,
There you
Mr.
go.
Software. Which I always thought was funny, but
Ow.
uh-oh.
I'd be helping more, but we couldn't rally because of the way this fight works. So I don't have
Yeah.
any sleeper ammo. Resident Sleeper Simulant.
You can get me pretty easily, Ash. I'm not in the basement.
Yeah, I see you. I'm just gonna... There we go.
Try not to die.
I'm working on it.
I'm back in 1.
Oh my god. He teleported on top of me.
His arm's visible. Quick, shoot his arm really hard.
Burn! Burn!
Yeah, he's got the cropped arms. I didn't spot that.
Well, that's all the Scorn Barons were before they died and respawned. But they were all drags.
Yeah.
That's where because they were the Scorned Barons because they had ideas above their station because they were drags.
And not barons.
And not barons.
If you were really Barons, you'd have all your arms.
I got him.
What?
I got fucking physics!
Dear the Scorn, you claim to be Barons, yet don't have your lower arms. Curious.
I love any
Turning
version.
Point Dreaming City.
I love any version that is Charlie Clark, but like as anything else. Like fucking, there's Turning Point War as like Charlie Clark as an orc, which is just so funny.
And this will be our last captain's log, so next run is when we get to see the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
And that will be the final Presage we ever do. Unless they bring it back.
Unless they
But
bring it
even
back.
then, we've got all the triumphs for it, so...
Yeah. I think I have all the transfer.
Although probably if they do bring it back, it will be in several years' time. So we'll be like, yeah, let's do the thing again. Let's do a 1250 light activity when we're all like 1800.
19. Ah, physics.
Guardian down.
It's something.
Destroyed my bones.
Whoa.
Ooh, I got another season. Completed a seasonal challenge.
Oh, why did he run? Come back here, you bastard! I just put my well down. Ooh, come closer. I have a shotgun.
Play it safe. Okay, I'm fine. I was not fine for a bit.
All right, I'm out of shotgun ammo. Oh, I may die here. I really may die here.
Okay.
I bonked my head twice.
I dropped down right when he slammed on the ground, so I physicsed again.
Ah, I'm gonna just chill for like
Yeah, just,
25 seconds.
Yeah, he's on me. Oh, both of them. He's on both of us.
I'm just gonna revive my cosmetics for a bit. I killed everything up top, so there's no worries about that.
Back in 5.
Cool.
I need to figure out what I was doing with my cloak, because I have it on a different setting now, and I'm not sure it works, honestly. I have on oiled gunmetal.
The one problem I have with the fly-in thing is that it does your kinetic every time, rather than like your primary. Because I'd want to do it with like me having like Trinity Ghoul or Gnawing Hunger, because those are like the ones I use the most often, but those are both energy. So how did you die?
He
Ravager
smacked me in the
spawned.
face. You might want to go up top. You're the only one alive.
Shit.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Ravagers on my corpse. I didn't realize they spawned, honestly. So I was like...
I have 8 seconds left.
Oh, you know what time it is? It's I've got sleeper ammo time.
Where's the bugger? Where's the bastard? Hello.
Take one of these to the face.
Hello, bitch. Oh, and I just got my super as well.
I believe I found a record of first contact with this voice.
Blech.
It says,
Guardian down.
Did
I-
you burn to
no,
death
I-
on that tiny patch of fire?
"Strive
Yeah, I
for
just burned to death on
Lycon.
that tiny patch of fire.
Rejoice.
We still gotta
The
do one
scorn
more, are
of
they?
one.
It's
Rejoice.
fine. Whatever.
They bear the weight of the crown.
I'm gonna change my heavy, though.
Rejoice.
I'm gonna
One more
swap my
and we get the
load
crown.
out so I can have.
Rejoice. Our
Mo-
emperor hears the
mostly
voice
so
of
I'll have it.
salvation. Rejoice.
Yeah, I'm still using DMT just because
All
it
of
makes my
them.
nice primary.
Enabling his madness.
What's
What is that thing?
Our lost
a
guardian.
kinetic that I use
Can
a
your
lot of the
ghosts
time?
undo
That
that?
would be like
Not so far
cool
as
to
I'm
have on
aware.
the fly-in.
Then why are you searching for it?
Answers? Same as you, Empress.
If there is nothing else, I must analyze the Glycon's archives.
6 p.m. Pacific,
My
it's 9
cruiser will
p.m.
monitor the situation here.
So Destiny servers are going down after I would be done playing. Oh wait, I'm not playing tomorrow. Yeah, it will be after I'm done playing, because I'll be GMing tomorrow night by 9 p.m.
I guess I'll just put in my DMT for the fly-in, and then like,
It's not bad, actually.
You can do it now. Yeah, but no one to do it now. I forgot
where's the damn Triumph?
to do some stuff out. And I also have my sucks.
And they've finished Bound in Memory.
I've nearly finished Bound in Memory.
Bound in Memory.
Mountain Juice is quite nice.
We have finished stealing the pages of Catabasis' diary.
Oops. One more. Once more with feeling.
Once more with feeling.
Once more with
And that
guns.
that one took us 36 minutes because of the so longer than the other two.
I do not want to do a no guns presses. I did the intro mission of Forsaken with no guns once.
Just punching people?
Just shoulder charging grenades.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I think I've done.
This is the last one.
I've done, yeah, like I said, I've done Red War missions with weighted knife and with the lightning punch. They get stronger each punch.
I want to see a team of 6 Solar Titans do a hammers only entire raid.
That would be hilarious.
Exploratory
I'd
outing
be down for
Presage.
that.
Designation
It would-
VG
I
999.
can't guarantee you'd go well, it'd be
Not
funny.
finished picking at Cabal bones.
Kylo,
Although I don't know if I have
have you
a
no more officers to
good
send in your place?
or even a bad
You're
Worm God's
trespassing,
Caress on my
And I
Titan.
need information
I don't
on
think I
that
ever go.
ship.
I don't think I have one at all.
This is a rescue operation for a wayward ghost.
I was gonna say, is there doing any decent exotics this weekend?
The Cabal are not
Let me check.
These are really pretty
Send
Titans
your
around
guardian,
parts.
But Callus belongs to me. As
I
long
know he
as
has
I
ice
see him
astrocyte
dragged from
verse,
this
which
hole,
is
I don't care who
careful.
does it.
Keep your distance and leave us
In
be.
terms of Hunter,
I've
he
lived
is
aboard
selling
these ships. I know their systems.
Graviton
You
Forfeit
lead me.
We shall see.
I think I have that one.
with the stat roll that is.
Is.
The stat roll that is.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And he's selling Trigul, but
Yeah.
But we all already have tried.
Yes. I mean, why wouldn't we have Trigul? It's
wouldn't we have
literally
Trigul? It's
Trigul.
literally the best weapon in the game.
Literally
His
the best weapon in the
gluttony
game.
exposed us. So I'll
Mine,
feed
I
him
might
all
be
the
doing
trimmings
some
of his failure.
Wrathborn hunts
Belly
tomorrow night.
bursts.
If anyone fancies joining me for that.
What for?
Levy's breath.
Ah.
I'll do that.
Many Cabal.
I'm not
So
gonna.
I'm
I don't think I'm gonna get all of the catalyst progress on it, but I want to do like some of it.
It's
I
like
Emperor.
Wrathborn, huh?
Yeah, but it doesn't always show up is the thing,
Sacrifice
as an
to
option,
pride.
and then obviously when you've run out of lures, you have to go do like a strike.
That's
Right,
kind
you
of
need
okay.
to actually have the thing. Well,
I
then
did,
never.
I did that in
because I
like.
deleted my,
It was,
Wrathborn
I
move.
think it was like right at the end of Chosen I did it, but it might have been like close to the beginning of Splicer.
Hmm.
I will not be doing that because I deleted my Wrathborn lure to make room for bounties.
I mean, you can just get it from the thingy.
I don't have room.
Ah.
I didn't know bounties took up quest slots.
Yeah, you have a total of 63 slots shared between the two.
Really? Huh.
It's at 63.
Because they made the cap as, they probably set the cap to 63, assuming that it was 0 indexed, but it was 1 indexed. And they wanted it to be 64.
One time,
That
the
do?
ether was bound with darkness. Now there's scorn. Rot-minded and easily swayed to violence.
God, you know what I'm reminded of? It's like the fucking.
If one could keep them contained.
There's like one of the. There's like a hidden setting in Binding of Isaac. I'm thinking about the IR software thing again. There's a hidden setting in Binding of Isaac where to access it, you literally just go into the settings and change is
Turn on
X
the-
enabled from no to
Yeah,
yes.
the debug console.
Well, there's the debug console, but there's also like fuck,
Inevitability.
I always see it because it's related to Mark of all things.
And realizing the flames are just the beginning. Gasps of scorching
Yeah,
air.
there's one that. Yeah, there's a thing. It's related to Mark
Yes.
and like.
On PC, it's possible to control Mark with the mouse.
Yeah.
You change mouse control equals 0 to mouse control equals 1.
Are embers in the dark.
Delicate.
Which is always weird because it's like, it means that mouse control is just in there. It's just never turned on.
I mean, using the mouse for a. Like, for a four-way attack thing.
It just always feels like a weird thing that, like, I don't know why Marked has it programmed, and I have the occult in that.
Mostly
Has
because
it
they can
programmed
attack. They
for?
can attack diagonally.
Hmm.
It might be programmed for like a analog stick as well.
Yeah.
better way to celebrate the final Presage than by giving myself RSI one more time before we get to full auto. Full auto Deadman's is going to be so nice. I'm going to use it so much more. That's clever.
Oh, we got them all.
Guardian down.
What the fuck?
How did you die there?
If
You
were
hit the
Cabal,
pipe and bounced off.
I would lift you into the stars.
Oh my god.
It's a shame I
Sounded
didn't
more
see
like
that.
your
No
father.
content.
I saw it. It was very funny. Unfortunately, I'm not recording. No content. Cringe. Can you do it again on purpose this time?
I don't know what I did. I just jumped into the thing and died.
And died.
Landed on the very edge of the pipe that's right there, which
You must
sent
have-
you into the wall instead of landing.
Guardian
It
down.
must have been like you landed on the arrow edge, which sent you into the wall, which then sent you back into the little edge, which then sent you back into the wall, all really, really quickly.
Be something like that, surely.
Like whenever you die to just like a random physics thing, it's because it's hitting you. I'm pretty sure it's because it's hitting you against two surfaces very, very quickly.
Hitting you, hitting you, hitting.
Hitting you, hitting you.
hitting you really hard. You know what the fuck? So speaking of hitting you and killing and violence and death and murder, fucks me up that the original Feminine Urge 2 was the original one was Feminine Urge to stab, and now it's like
London.
Feminine Urge to get people to stroke your legs after you shaved or something.
Petulance. First callous,
I mean, it very much depends what sort of
But not you.
don't
E
insult
company
me.
you keep.
I've grown wise
Yes,
from watching
true.
monuments
My friend Evie uses
no
TikTok.
mercy for false gods.
Well, that's
And
her
that-
Like
problem.
that one Tumblr post said, most TikTok users are not human.
Most
True.
TikTok users are not human. To be fair, Evie also kind of does it for work, so like that's okay.
That's
I
got to be the worst job.
think. It's not that she does it for work, but it's like so she works in schools. So she uses it to see what the kids are up to because just to make sure they're not like making references to shit that's like super racist.
What's hit with the children?
I have no idea. A
No,
guy
that's
going,
fine.
very good, very
Yeah.
nice, or
Okay.
something. It's mostly just to make sure they're not saying racist shit to old teachers that don't get it.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's apparently someone on TikTok who's like, hey, if you're arguing with a teacher, say this. And it's generally just deeply horrible stuff. And you're like, okay, cool. Why are you telling students to say
Now
that?
I'm remembering that TikTok was just like necrophilia, the fascination with the darkness and rainy days, and there's like the guy going, I don't think that's right.
No, that is really
Guardian
good.
down.
Yeah, I saw the thumbnail for
Oh,
that.
two
and I
people are
refused
dead,
to
watch out.
watch it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's bait because the fact that they've had to heavily like do that thing where you have to replace characters.
Yeah, they've
with
had to like
something else.
censor it. Careful, I'm back in 10.
Like the E is replaced with a 3 in the
Back in 5.
there's like a double I and there's an accent on the O and etc.
Yeah. I think my personal favorite TikTok, because I do follow like some Tumblr pages for them, my favorite is the one where it's the guy going, haha, me with pancakes, and like floods his kitchen with syrup, and the guy that's like, when it's just, when the camera's no longer rolling and it's just you and the syrup, and you're kneeling on the floor trying to get rid of it, do you get stuck to the floor? I hope you do. But in like stupid over-the-top words. I always like that one. That is funny to me. In a way that many such things are.
I like the guy who like debunks shitty life hacks.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, you can use like a cable tie and something to make sure you don't like burn your hand on the scalding hot drink, and he's just like holding a mug
Yeah.
and making that face.
These ships ran routes to the
There's a
tangled shore.
very good
Where they
face.
harvested the scorn for their experiments.
This hangar took in ships
Also,
from
Squeezy
all over
Jibs has a
Sol.
TikTok.
The Leviathan could be
Yeah,
lurking at any
Squeezy
of those
Jibs is.
coordinates.
I don't know.
Like
There
that
is something.
he has a story about like a time he went to Laos and
Yeah.
and he was taking a bus and it was just like
Your missing guardian was working with my
the
father.
like the road was all
If
sort
his
of like
ghost were recovered,
it was all
would its
damaged
memories
and
be
whatever. And eventually they
accessible?
stopped,
That
like they
remains to be
stopped
seen.
because some kid was selling a snake and the bus driver wanted to buy the snake. Because it was just like,
Yeah.
what's like the most unsettling thing you've seen on a holiday or whatever, or something like that. Because it was like, and then some guy was just like, you could, you could have just said you went to Laos,
burned away.
and he was just
I
like,
saw it.
no, Laos was great.
You here, Empress.
Fuck you. Don't be racist.
Thrown on the pyre
Laos
of
was
my
fantastic.
past.
I met a Korean guy there in a nightclub who
Heard
threw the
something
wildest
different.
parties.
The ignorance of my youth.
He just does seem like a decent guy. It's kind of neat.
Unproven faith, wilted by logic.
He's a decent. He's just like a nice guy. He's just got a bit of a weird face.
Just 3.
So remember, after we beat the locust, don't grab the DMT.
Yep, I will just wait in the room for y'all.
Oh right, egg.
Oh yes.
Reg 4.
Egg. Ugh. Probably gonna go to sleep after this one, I reckon.
Well, I mean, good that this is the last one then.
Yeah, that's, I mean that's what I was waiting for.
That's what I'm waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Ah! How are you screep proof?
I've got. I want to say it's resilience, but I've only got 29 resilience.
Do you have
so
like
it's not even that.
arc resist or something?
I think I have explosion.
Concussive dampener?
Yeah, I think I've got concussive dampener on. Let me have a check.
Like I have protective light, which serves me quite well, except for the fact that you do have to survive the initial hit.
Yeah.
I have resilience, which is apparently the minimum required to live through one scream. Because, like, if a scream detonates on me, I live with a single...
Which tier is that?
Tier 5.
Ah, I only have tier 3.
I've
Annoyingly, I have 39 resilience.
I've got 29 resilience, but a doubled up concussive dampener.
Yeah.
Because I died with explosions. I think because it's like the thing I die to the most is explosions. So I just always slap 2 concussive dampeners on because it's like whatever.
That's on your chest piece, right?
Yeah.
That's where I'm taking charge. Well, I mean, I guess I'll have to rethink my build when orbs won't be as abundant.
That is gonna change things.
Because taking charge won't just be the go-to.
Yeah.
Honestly, finishing charge might not be bad.
I think there's one that's just every time you kill an enemy, you have a chance to become charged.
Yes, but it also drops your recovery.
Ooh.
I still have high Moby, and honestly, I feel like I ought to change my build so I don't just have high Moby.
I mean, you get more dodge.
I get more dodge, so it is I get the value out of that because I do dodge a lot. But like,
And you have
even still,
you got that increased strafe speed.
the strafe is nice.
I had 100 mobility, and then I found out that mobility doesn't affect sprint speed, and I immediately
Yeah, no,
got
it
rid
feels
of my
like it
mobility
should.
shit, and now I go into discipline and recurve because I am a warlock.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I also do discipline and recode because resilience is shit.
But you get more barrier.
Not great.
I very rarely have instances where I was like, damn, I wish I had my barrier, but it's still on cooldown.
See, all the time I'm like, I wish I had my dodge more.
You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death.
Thanks for that call. As much as I like DMT, I am going to switch back to having my exotic be sleeper because it's sleeper.
Did you already rally?
No. But I can't get that because you didn't wait for me, and now I have to wait for the aggro to reset.
You'll get joining with in a minute.
Will I though?
Yeah. Because I got joining when I was behind last time.
Well, it took it. Oh no! I only get joining allies when I'm right above the hatch. After I go through the bunker store.
That's fucked up.
But I can't fall down the hatch.
Yes, because he gets blocked off. For reasons, I guess.
Because otherwise you'd be able to go back into it, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose so.
But
Probably also why you can't re-rally. Where is he?
Where is he? There he is.
yeah, he spawns in the middle near that drop point.
Has that been 4 times?
I golden gun the bugger. Didn't fully get him, but like, you know, close enough.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, that's a weird symbol I haven't seen before.
Guardian down.
Yeah.
Out of my... Can't see him. My line. Oh!
Yeah, I peeked around the corner and got him. Nice to have the music back as well.
Yeah. I have 3 more sleeper shots.
That should be enough.
I got 2 more power horns.
I've got 11 more of my heavy.
I just got 3 more gallons.
Oh, nice.
I got 7 more sleepers.
I think we're set somehow.
Yeah, I just got 2 more from ammo finder bricks, so
Ah.
I have 6 Gowerhorn shots.
I have 10. Wait, no. I have 13 sleeper shots,
Ooh, very nice.
which I think might be maximum.
Maybe. Where's the
It is
bugger?
that.
Over on your side. There we go. Right, don't grab
Probably the
DMT.
cleanest.
No
Uh,
touching the
look
gun.
at-
Record of first contact
No
with this
touching the gun.
voice. It says,
I am on set.
Don't think that's
scribe
I'm
of
Glycon.
Glycon, rejoice. The scorn are one, rejoice. They bear the weight of the crown
Where's our
elegantly.
Wait for us to
Rejoice.
finish talking.
They
as well.
whisper anticipation.
Behind
Rejoice.
Pitavich's.
Our emperor.
I don't know if that's
hears the
correct,
voice
but
of
that's how Bice
salvation.
pronounces it.
Rejoice.
Sycophants. All of them.
Yeah, we can scan the iPad, but we don't want to go down to the crown until
What is that
all the
thing?
dialogue's
Our
finishes.
lost guardian.
Yes.
Can your ghosts undo that?
Not so far as I'm aware.
Then why are you searching for it?
Answers? Same as you, Empress.
If there is nothing else, I must analyze the Glycon's archives. My cruiser will monitor the situation here.
The path to the ghosts still eludes us. Until we return then.
That'll open something.
Over here. The door to the bridge. Hat.
Hat.
Oh, you
Shit,
get golf
you
ball
get an
too.
ascendant shard.
You get a golf ball.
Hat.
What monstrosity is this?
The crown of
I'm still in the
sorrow.
dialogue as well, which is nice.
A hive artifact of devilish craftsmanship, meant to subvert the wearer's will.
So did you also get the golf ball,
Suspected was the
Ash?
crown in question.
Yes.
So you completed
More
the triumph.
hive witchcraft.
Mm-hmm. I just
It should be
locked it in
destroyed.
as now.
Epic.
It has been altered from its original design. Opened.
Hey, Osiris, how do you know how it was originally designed?
It's meant to merge them.
Don't worry about it.
Is listening. We cannot leave the crown.
Here's also the dead scorn, I
You
guess.
think you can contain it?
I do like just the pile of dead spawn.
How long
Eat
before
shit,
your
eat shit,
audacity
eat shit,
damns
eat
the
shit,
city,
eat shit.
advisor?
Your warning is noted, Empress. But this is Vanguard space. Will you ensure the crown is undisturbed while I make preparations for its recovery?
The Cabal are not at your disposal. Do so at your own peril.
Attacking.
Alright, let's go. Get Ash that last page.
Ooh, let's.
Fine.
Discover each of the Glycon's smuggling compartments.
Yo, I got silly salute. Let's go.
From like an Eververse engram.
Yeah, from an Eververse engram.
Red Dwarf reference, let's go. I'm gonna destroy the crown once and for all. By plunging my sword into it. Hiya!
Very dramatic.
Oh, the golf ball was a nice bonus.
Mhm.
Yeah, always pleasant.